Recently, New York enacted a statute which gave a year for individuals who were the victims of sexual abuse to file their claims. It had been, up until this time barred by what's called the statute of limitations. The fancy word of saying how long you have to bring a lawsuit. It's called retroactivity of the statute, but essentially says we're going to allow it for everyone, not just people going forward. That's a big step in a statute of limitations. Normally, if there is a change, they're going to say this affects people going forward, but we're not going to go back and open Pandora's box to what may have been there. Many states are starting to follow the path of New York to take proactive steps to say people that perpetrate these crimes on children, they shouldn't get a free pass because someone doesn't want to talk about it when they're 19 or 21. And so what these laws have done in New York is they've extended the time for them to bring a suit from whenever it happens till the day they turn 55. They have the right to bring a case against the perpetrator, both civilly and criminally. For these type of cases where the conduct is so reprehensible, I mean, we're talking about priests, doctors, camp counselor, Boy Scout leaders, coaches, people that are supposed to be the pillars of our community and have been able to escape justice, and they've been able to escape criminal penalties because the time ran out. And as we start to get more progressive and states start coming on board with granting a couple years of reprieve, it's important to take action. Not just for yourself, not just for compensation, but as we move forward and with my kids, it's going to be see something, say something. We're going to know that there is going to be accountability, that you're going to be brought to justice, that it's no longer a place that pedophiles can escape prosecution only because they're not worried about their victims telling on them. Or if they are worried about their victims, they're not worried about anybody believing them. Those days are over. A scare tactic that they're now trying to use is threaten to file bankruptcy. And I think that when we hear them say bankruptcy, we go, oh, okay, well, then I guess that means there's nothing we can do. That's not true. Even if they do file bankruptcy, there still could be monetary compensation for all the victims that were abused. But also, there is truly a greater good that can be done by coming forward and taking a stand and saying that we're not going to take this and saying that we're going to protect our kids and that we're going to make our future better than ours.